There's a lot of different cruise lines, and getting your client matched to the right one is essential. Hi, my name is Randy. I'm head of cruise at Fora Travel. Fora's secret to success in cruise is three things: people, partners, and platform. We have the best cruise ambassadors available for you to get one-on-one support. We also have Forum, which is a great place to get all of your questions answered. Rather than you having to start making all these connections in your travel career, you can lean on Fora's partnerships with the leading cruises of the world. And Fora's advisor portal is unparalleled, with access to training, as well as a full CRM, itinerary planning, commission tracking, and more. So there are dozens of cruise lines out there, and so setting up an individual relationship and sometimes a contract with each individual cruise line that you want to work with is a lot of work. By using a host agency, they manage those relationships, and because you're a part of a wider network of advisors, which means you're going to be able to unlock better perks for your clients as well as better commissions for you. I would first start with what your client specifically needs, when they're looking to travel, for how long, and what their budget is. Would they prefer luxury? Would they prefer family-friendly, adult-only? Are they adventurous? Would they like to go on an expedition? Or are they just looking to have a laid-back, relaxing vacation? As a Fora advisor, you have access to a dedicated finance team making sure you get paid. Another great reason to get into cruises is the commission amounts. Hotels are typically around 8 to 10%, whereas cruises we see up to 20% and sometimes even higher through bonus commissions and special offers. Booking a group on a cruise is a great way to maximize your time spent on planning a trip. For a bachelorette party, for a wedding, for a 40th, 50th, you name it, that can help easily create a group, add additional perks for your client, and earn you tour conductor credits, which allows you to go on board either on that sailing or on your own time. The best cruise restaurant I've eaten at is Pink Agave, available on all Virgin Voyage ships. This is a Mexico City inspired restaurant. A restaurant on board that I'm really looking forward to is Umi Uma, a restaurant by Nobu Matsuhisha, available on Crystal Cruises. More cruise lines are switching to cleaner energy sources, including 32 ships piloting renewable energy options. You'll also start to see a reduction of single-use plastics on board. You can do your part helping the environment on your next cruise by bringing reef-safe sunscreen, a reusable water bottle. I'd also recommend choosing eco-friendly shore excursions that focus on conservation and responsible tourism. When booking shore excursions for your clients, check with the cruise line to see which are eco-friendly or which have good community impact. If your client has commitment issues, cruise vacations are a great choice. They offer a low barrier to entry, sometimes just a couple $100 deposit to secure a booking. And then there's a payment structure leading up to the cruise, with final payment due anywhere from 60 to 120 days prior to the sailing beginning. While securing a cruise booking is low barrier to entry and very flexible, you gotta make sure you hit that final payment. And this is why it's really important for somebody to use a travel advisor, because you're keeping track of these payments, you're making sure they're paid on time, and you're making sure that client doesn't lose that vacation of a lifetime. One of the most common misconceptions about cruising is it's for old people. The average cruise traveler is actually 46 years old, according to CLIA, and that number keeps going down every year they ask. Cruise lines are starting to cater more to a younger audience. Another misconception is you feel trapped on a ship. Cruise ships are floating resorts in some cases, so there's a lot to do on the ship, and in some cases, some people don't even get off the ship. My top 3 things to bring on a cruise are magnetic hooks, reef-safe sunscreen, a portable fan. Your entire cabin is made of metal, so you can maximize your storage, especially if you're traveling with 1, 2, or 3 other people, to really get everything that you need on that trip unpacked and in the right place. To stay up to date on the latest industry trends, I recommend subscribing to newsletters. These can be from CLIA, ASTA, Travel Weekly, Cruise Critic. There's a lot of options, and you could even just set up Google alerts on cruise and on certain cruise lines that you'd like to follow. So to level up your cruise sales expertise, there's 3 things I'd recommend. The first thing is there's industry certification through CLIA, the Cruise Line Industry Association. You can also go to specific cruise lines to enroll in their training programs. They often offer certifications that make you an expert on the cruise line and sometimes even unlock extra perks. And lastly, I would say Fora has its own cruise badge program designed for cruise experts to really take your knowledge to the next level. Let's face it, booking a cruise can be daunting. It's definitely harder than booking a hotel, but it's not impossible. Start with what you know about booking land-based vacations, and of course, leverage your community. With Fora, we have our online forum as well as live support. Booking the cruise is just the first part of your client's vacation. So you'll definitely want to think of what's happening before and after that, including hotels, travel, transportation to get to the port, as well as things while they're on the cruise, such as excursions. Sometimes you can book these through the cruise line and earn commission directly from them, or you can use all of Fora's travel partners to really make that vacation special.